Welcome back. Well, we are up to 25 states who are suing the Biden administration over a new labor rule which allows asset managers to direct their client retirement funds to ESG investments. Oftentimes, the clients don't even know that their money is being allocated in this way. Joining me right now is the Utah Attorney General, Sean Reyes. AG, it's great to see you this morning. Thank you so much for being here. You are leading this lawsuit. Tell us more about it and what the impact on investors across the country has been.
Well, Maria, thanks for having me on. This rule is madness. Not only is it illegal, it's irresponsible, it's immoral. It's illegal for a lot of technical legal reasons, like it violates the major questions doctrine. It's arbitrary and capricious. It allows fiduciaries to proxy vote for factors beyond pecuniary ones. But the most objectionable and offensive part of that is it gives cover for asset managers, those who are the protectors of trillions of dollars, $12 trillion of 152 million hardworking Americans' private benefit plan money. These are 401ks, Maria, that they're putting at risk because this rule from the Biden administration would allow these asset managers to abandon their fiduciary duty, the duty and the rule that's always been in place, that's required by ERISA, that tells us that they have to invest in the best interest of the plan beneficiaries, and instead the Biden administration wants to give them cover to be activist investment managers for ESG and weaponize them, politicize them. That is why so many states, and I've got great AG colleagues who are joining me. We probably have even more than half the states if we had a little more time, but it was urgency in getting this lawsuit on file, Maria.
Well, I'm really glad you mentioned the word fiduciary, because companies like BlackRock and Vanguard are supposed to be fiduciaries. That means they're supposed to do the best thing possible for their investments and their investors. And yet they are the leaders in the ESG movement. They want to boycott fossil fuel companies. They want to earmark all the money toward, things that have to do with the climate change agenda. And, it hasn't even been a good performance. But you're right. It starts with the Biden administration, who is directing these companies. Are they basically investing based on their own political agenda?
Well, absolutely, Maria. Absolutely. And as you pointed out, these stocks, these funds that are ESG oriented have grossly underperformed, particularly last year. So they're losing hundreds of millions, if not billions, again, for hardworking Americans who largely don't even realize that it's happening. And the Biden administration is quietly trying to get this rule passed through the Department of Labor, reminiscent of the rule that they tried to pass through the Department of Labor and OSHA mandating vaccines. We fought that rule for small businesses to stand up for Americans, took it all the way to the Supreme Court and won, and we'll do that here as well because it's an existential threat to the retirement savings of Americans and our way of life. Americans are suffering so much as it is under this administration's policies with regard to economics. And now they're going to try to let activist managers vote with our money, invest our money in our retirement funds and our 401ks based on their woke agenda. President Obama coined the term audacity of hope. I've coined a new one. I just thought of it last night, Maria. So right here with you, the audacity of woke is now this new brazenness that they would openly contravene ERISA. It's right there in the statute. And that's why we are so fired up about protecting the retirement savings and interests of Americans all across this great country.
I mean, AJ, unfortunately, a lot of the investors don't even realize it because BlackRock has all of those exchange-traded funds, the ETFs. And people just put their money in ETFs and they forget about it because it's a passive investment. They don't realize that all of those shares from their ETFs are going into ESG. So should investors just not buy the ETFs of BlackRock and of Vanguard?
You know what? That's a way that they can push back. They need to educate themselves. Most investors are too busy working their jobs and socking away money, assuming that fiduciaries are doing their job. The whole definition of a fiduciary is working in the best interest of the principal, not in their own best interest, either economically or politically. And so absolutely, Maria, they can push back against the wokeness and activist agenda of these ESG investors.
All right, AG, we're going to be watching that. Thanks very much for leading this effort, and we'll check in soon. Sean Reyes joining us this morning in Utah. Thank you, sir. The next hour.